This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Last night I didn't get to sleep, no I didn't get to sleep at all.
Hey, and welcome back to the show. What an intro. I like it. We're speaking with Farooq Manji from SleepShop, your sleep experts. And Farooq, we had Faisal Chatur on in the last segment, and he told us off the air he had a bad cold. You'd never know. He did a great job.
Yes, he did.
And Sprout, so I guess you're excited. You've talked about Sprout over the last few months with me on the show. What does this mean for SleepShop that you have this new line?
I mean, really, it's not so much for us, but the customer. It's giving the customer a new option of an innovative latex line that will offer up a variety of solutions, feels, thicknesses, the zip and link that we spoke about. I mean, it's got it all. So that's what we're really excited about.
When someone comes in, we talked about this at the beginning of the show, they've had the pocket coil sort of style or the coil mattress base with the padding on the top, and that's 10 years old or 15 years old, and it's all saggy, and you can see the bumps in the bed, when you make the bed, that's sort of indentations there where you sleep. When they come in, they maybe have thinking to themselves, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to replace the old one. But this is something similar, just the 2016 or 17 model. And then when you start talking to them, how many of those people shift to a foam bed? Is it a hard switch once you've let them try it and talk to them about it? I'd
say it's hard to quantify, but a good majority are open. Mm-hmm. And then of that, I'd say maybe half of that will say, yeah, let's do the switch. And we're surprised. When we look at the comparison of comfort exchanges that consumers do, we don't do a lot because we spend a lot of time with the customer.
Getting it right the first time.
Exactly. Yeah. But those that end up with the foam, I'd say it's less than 0.5% that'll actually come back to exchange, whereas the coil mattresses, we see a little, 1 to 2%. So
I've always wondered this with these exchanges. What happens with those beds?
Yeah, that's a great question. So in 2 of our store locations, we've got spots on our floor that we will put the returns there. And we'll let the customers know that, look, if you want a better price,
we can give you this one, yeah.
Yeah, this has been tried for 10 or 15 nights or whatever. We make sure that the customers that feel will like to go with the option of having a comfort exchange, it has to be protected with a mattress protector.
Right.
Otherwise, it's null and void.
Well, you think about it because somebody says, I don't want to buy a bed. Someone else slept on. But you go to a hotel, and every night there's somebody new sleeping on that bed. But you're right. If it's covered well and it's protected, it should be fine. So here we are at the beginning of December, and we've been talking about this over the months, that you have the new baby is being born in North Vancouver. Yes. You have your new stores. So let's go through them again. Sort of the flagship stores in Richmond and Bridgeport, right? Then you've got West Broadway, right, just in from Oak Street, just west of Oak. You've got Abbotsford. That is, what's the street?
Just off Sumas Way,
right.
on the way to the border.
And you also have Langley at the bypass, right?
That's right.
So this is in North Van on what street?
This is on Marine Drive. It's the exact address is 1177 Marine Drive. We're in the same building as Orange Theory Fitness. Mm-hmm. They're also a new business that opened up there a few months ago. And we're very excited to be on the North Shore. So
people driving along Marine Drive and they're seeing activity in there. You're kind of doing for this month a bit of a soft launch, but the big launch is when for North Vancouver?
The big launch will be in January.
Right.
That's what we're really looking forward to. So.
And you'll serve all of the North Shore, which will be great, right?
Absolutely.
Now, one of the things that I have heard from you also doing these shows over the months is a wedge. What is a wedge?
An elevation wedge is for somebody that has a number of different issues. For example, acid reflux, snoring, lower back pain, and...
Wait a second. You just named me. I have all 3. Apparently I snore. I've never heard it. I do have acid reflux and a bad back.
Well, then you need a wedge.
Every time I come and do the show, I go, I need a new bed, a new pillow, and now I need a new wedge.
Yeah. So I
just need to bring my credit card, and then we'll be all set.
Then you're all done. So that's what a wedge is for. And it's also for lifestyle. So if you do read in bed a lot, or you like to work on your laptop, which we don't recommend in bed, But if you are doing those
And people are watching Netflix on their iPad and stuff now, right?
That's right. So then, absolutely, the wedge would be a great tool for you to have.
Now, is it mattress wide or is it person specific?
Person specific. So it's essentially almost half the way. It's almost about 25 inches wide. Mm-hmm. And so that's almost, basically, so your pillow will fit right on it, no problem.
Now, at the deepest end of the wedge, what's the height are we talking here?
So there are different heights.
Okay.
You can go anywhere from 10 to 14 inches high.
14 inches?
Yeah, depending on the height that you need. There are some people that need to sleep at that height, so especially for somebody that may have acid reflux, for example.
I know I've heard of some people that they can't sleep except in a recliner. Mm-hmm. Like literally, and you're not getting a good night's sleep in a recliner. So this is the way to get you back into the bed if you have something where that's how you need to sleep.
Yeah, and on the recliner note, there's a position that some people need to sleep in, which is called zero gravity.
Right.
Which the recliner can put you in that position. So that's essentially where your legs or your knees are slightly higher than your heart level. And that increases blood flow and circulation, and people find that you can get a good night's sleep that way. So you can get an adjustable bed, for example, that'll put you into zero gravity.
You always think of adjustable beds in hospitals and maybe retirement facilities to help people get out of bed and in and out of bed. But this is something that's more common. And I always think of those beds because I know this isn't the case. I'm just saying an adjustable bed, I see an expensive piece of machinery, right? So the prices of those have come down and they're much more popular.
Very affordable. And as a matter of fact, I use one myself.
Really?
And it helps. It helps in a number of things.
So what would you use it for? You're a young guy. I mean,
so
you watch TV with it up or what do you do with it?
No TV in our room, but reading in bed. Mm-hmm. We do sleep on a slight incline. Mm-hmm. And we started that a couple of months ago, actually. And it's helped both my wife and I, and we've truly seen a better quality sleep. So,
are you sleeping on your back? So, because I start on my side, I can't imagine being on an angle sleeping on your side.
I'm on my side, and at times I will go kind of towards on my front. Mm-hmm. So, a bit of the fetal position, but sort of towards my front, and it's fine. It's
really?
Fine. But I've stopped snoring. Breathability is a lot better. I'm just, I'm breathing better. I don't wake up. So I've had some nights where, if you feel like, I get up and almost, not choking, but, almost that. But that's gone away. It helps her as well because at times she does have acid reflux as well.
So can you put an adjustable bed with any kind of mattress, or does it have to be a specific, like a coil mattress or a foam? Foam would seem pretty straightforward. That's easy, right?
Yeah, all foam mattresses will work, no problem. Today, the manufacturers are making coil mattresses to fit the adjustable foundations and contour and work with them. So I'd say 90% of coil mattresses, as long as they're pocket coil, they will work on an adjustable foundation.
Is it a good idea to buy the mattress and the adjustable bed at the same time?
Not necessarily, but we often will show the adjustable foundation as an option, and we'll let the customer know that their mattress that they're purchasing will fit on an adjustable. So down the road, if they decide to do that,
they can upgrade then. Yeah, because it might be they can spread the cost maybe over some time. Right. So what do you do when somebody wants to be sitting upright reading or watching TV and the other person maybe wants to go to bed a little early? Like, is there enough? How do you separate it? Because if it's a queen bed, there's no separation from one side to the other.
No, and that's the one thing with the queen. A full queen adjustable, you wouldn't have that individual option.
So you both got to decide on what you're doing, right?
Exactly. But there are queen split adjustable beds. So if you've got the room only for a queen size, then you can get the adjustables that have a split top to it, so that just the top will go up or down individually, or the full queen split where your legs and feet and your head, upper body, you can do it however you want, and you won't have to impact your person.
So you're telling me you could get a queen mattress where there's a split, but only like the top third?
That's right.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And what's the price on these? What do they sort of roughly start at? Are they getting cheaper every year?
They are getting cheap. I mean, the queen split is definitely a very specialized.
No, I mean the adjustable beds.
Yeah, the adjustables are the queen split adjustable is very specialized.
Sure.
But a regular queen adjustable foundation. Before they were $2,000 plus, and now you can get it, for $1,200-$1,300, just the foundation,
right?
And then you would add your mattress.
But you'd have that for years, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're all mechanical. They're generally made of steel and wood. They would last forever.
All right. So before we wrap up, Farouk, final thoughts on Sprout. We had our special guest on, Faisal Chatour from Aram Incorporated, talking about the Sprout line that you cover. The intro with him, it's a little bit a sort of mid to upper range bed. So who is that for? What is your typical customer that's looking for a bed like that? They want natural, I'm guessing.
BoomerLife.
Right. That's the show, yeah.
The show. It's somebody that really cares about the quality of their sleep, which I hope is
everybody, yeah.
But really, it's if you're having that, if you're having issues with your old mattress sagging, you've tried several different types of coils, you've maybe tried even memory foam, and you just can't find the right one. We truly feel Sprout offers a wide variety of feels, choices, and price point that you can get into a bed that's going to be of high quality. And as we talked about, this is not a mattress you'll be purchasing for 8 to 10 years. This is a purchase you'll be making for 15 to 20 years because of the quality of latex.
And we have the same discussion around, we're just about to get a new dishwasher, right? You're going to buy the cheap dishwasher, you're going to buy the more expensive one and replace it hopefully another 10 years later. And that's the value equation. You have to decide what's value for you.
Absolutely.
Buying one, there's an old German saying, it only hurts to buy quality once.
Yes.
Which is something I kind of aspire to, but it often doesn't work out that way. Well, Farouk, it's been great having you in. We're looking forward. So next month, the big grand opening in North Vancouver.
Absolutely.
The 5th store.
Absolutely.
Your dad's going to come out?
He will. The whole family will.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. Well, Farouk Manji is our guest, regularly talking about getting a good night's sleep from SleepShop, your sleep experts. We're all out of time for this time. Farouk, thanks very much. We'll speak to you next time right here on CL 650.